You know what?
Y-
I gotta say this. I gotta say this. It was my first time that I bet in a fight, and I bet Miguel Cotto to beat Pacquiao. I repeat. Look at this. I repeat because the next time that I repeat, I went with Miguel Cotto against Martinez in 160 pounds,
there you
and I
go.
bet to Martinez.
Powcast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.
All right. I also read during your amateur days, and can you confirm this? Because I know Miguel Cotto is a big guy. You're fighting in the minimum weight. Did you fight Miguel Cotto? Is that true?
Yeah. We
Oh,
fought. His first loss was with me.
what? First loss.
He
Wow, wow.
he got a
What?
story. He got a story because he used to had a notebook, a book that he put all the fights when he was
Mm-hmm.
amateur. And I didn't knew that one day when we got together and the team, he said nobody knows about this. Come over here. He showed me his notebook and he told me my first loss. Who it was. And when I saw the notebook, they say my name. I say for real. He said yeah, you was the first one who beat me in amateur. And when I fought with
Wow.
him, I was 17 years old and he was 12 years old.
That's right.
And we was
He's
both of
small.
us, we was 100 pounds.
Okay.
And the people don't understand. Miguel Cotto came to boxing because he just wanted to lose weight when he was 12 years old or 11. He used to wait while he was the world champion, 140 pounds when he was 11 years old.
Oh yeah, I saw some picture. Yeah, now
Yeah,
I
and
remember he was overweight.
he went down to 100 pounds. And look at how the story. He went to be a world champion, and the way that he started boxing when he was a little kid and 140 pounds.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah,
Miguel Cotto went on to be a great boxer himself and
yeah.
professional. Have some fights with, of course, we know him here. Fought Manny Pacquiao. So a very, very good boxer.
You know what?
Y-
I
mm,
gotta say this. I gotta say this. It was my first time that I bet in a fight, and I bet Miguel Cotto to beat Pacquiao because I
okay.
thought
Sorry.
I thought
Okay.
I thought Miguel Cotto was the stronger one, the world
Uh,
champion at 147. Pacquiao
uh,
was going up, but Pacquiao did something good. He told Miguel Cotto if the fight was gonna go on, he gotta do 145, not 147. So he made him
ah,
go down 2 pounds, and
two
Miguel
pounds.
suffered doing those 2 pounds. But he didn't let Miguel go up the day of the fight, go up more than 10 pounds up. So he didn't get his power. He didn't get good on his body. So that's why Miguel Cotto, if you see the fight, Miguel Cotto beat him the first 2 rounds. And when he got
Yeah.
the uppercut, everything changed. It was no more Miguel Cotto. And it was the quickness of Manny Pacquiao that beat him. And Miguel Cotto, they had no power. It was not him. It was not him. So that's why I lost $1,000 that night.
You should have learned.
That was
Maybe.
my first time betting in
First.
a boxing fight.
Did you repeat after that? Then did you
Yeah,
still repeat? Oh, okay.
I repeat. Look at this. I repeat because the next time that I repeat, I went with Miguel Cotto against Martinez in 160 pounds,
There
and
you
I
go.
bet to Martinez because I thought he was a boxer at 160. And Miguel Cotto, I know he had problem with southpaw. I say I think Miguel Cotto can beat him. But that night I didn't knew Martinez has problem with his legs. And I
uh,
told Miguel Cotto, if you put pressure since the first round and throw the right hands, you're gonna get him. And that's what he did. And I lost $1,000 again.
oh my God. Okay. You
I'm
know,
not a good better. I'm not a good better.
you always bet on the smaller man because the smaller man always win.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe Manny watched her fight with Miguel Cotto.
yeah,
All right, never bet again then.
Yo, I haven't bet no more.
Okay, Miguel Cotto owe you 2,000.
Yeah, no, he owe me. Yeah, he owe me 2,000. Yeah,
Okay, well, so that is true. It's the first time I heard it that you fought Miguel Cotto. He was very young then, but you also fought a Filipino in amateur who is a world champ, and we know him here as the Hawaiian Punch, Brian
Brian
Villoria. You
Villoria.
fought him a number of times, I believe.
Three times, three times, three
Okay,
times. He beat
what's
me.
the story?
He beat me the first two fights. I'm not gonna give him. I'm not gonna take the credit. He's a good puncher. He got the good name, Hawaiian Punch. He got a right good hand. He beat me the two fights because I came from Cuban in a tournament, and I felt like a little bit stressed out, a little bit tired. We came to Puerto Rico in a week. We went back to New York to be Puerto Rican against USA, and I fought him the first fight, and they stopped the fight because he went 15 points over to the top. When you used to have 15 points ahead, they used to stop the fights. So
Uh-huh.
they
Oh,
stopped the fight. They stopped the fight. But then we fought again in the same week. So he beat me again, and he beat me by points. So when I went to Puerto Rico, I never forget about that. I say I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna train for
okay.
I'm gonna train for him, and I'm gonna beat
Okay.
him. You know where? For the Olympic tryouts. So we went to Houston, Texas, to the world boxing competition. That he won gold. He beat the Cuban guy, but he didn't beat him. They walk out the tournament. They took out.
Ah,
So that's why he won the gold medal. And when we met each other in the Olympics trial, we fought for to qualify. Me and him. That was the fight to
uh-huh.
qualify. So that
Call.
day, that day when we went to the ring, the computers got messed up. So we didn't win by points. We won by judge just to see how like the old times. It was
Okay.
five judges, and when the fight finished, I outboxed him. I boxed him, bang bang. He was crazy. He couldn't hit me. And when the fight finished, the judges took so long to get the decision. I said they're gonna steal the fight. They're gonna steal my fight. And when they gave the point, they gave it 4-1. Four to me, one of him, and the only one who saw him win was the USA judge. So that's when
Okay.
I beat him, and we never
Well,
saw each other again.
okay. Well, at least you won him. You won in one of the most important fight,
Yeah,
and you
for
went
the
to the
Olympics
Olympics.
trial. Yeah, for the Olympics trial. But I had him. I made him try to do the second Olympic trials. It was in Mexico.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
it was Villoria an Olympian. I don't remember, but well, you went to
yeah,
the
yeah,
Olympics
yeah,
then.
yeah.
Yeah.
They both Brian Villoria and the
Ne-
Mexican guy that he was my fighter. That he beat me 5 times. The Mexican boxer too. Liborio,
Ah,
Liborio.
okay. All right. Well, that's a great story. I haven't really had a chance to speak with Brian. Maybe I'll interview and ask him
Yeah.
about that. That'll be interesting.
But we good
Uh,
friends. We was gonna
mm,
fight twice, like pro fighters. But every time the
mm.
fight was gonna go on, he used to lose the belt. The twice they used
Ah,
to. We was gonna fight in Hawaii. I remember we was already everything was already signed out. The fight was gonna go on, and he said, "Let me do a fight to prepare myself, an easy fight," and he lost the
oh
title.
my goodness.
And then when
So
we was
we
gonna do
we
it
could have
again,
seen a fight.
yeah, yeah,
We
it
did.
was twice, and both of the twice he used to lose the title, so it was not a good fight because it was not going to be champion against champion, so it was not a business fight then.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. That was supposed that. Ivan Calderon. There's a lot of fighters. I'm seeing a lot of comments here. A lot of Filipino boxers that they want to see a fight with you, and I didn't know that Ivan, you and Brian was supposed to fight twice.
Yeah,
Didn't happen.
yeah. It didn't happen because
Ah,
he lost the fight, the prepared fight. He always used to lose with the Mexican
okay,
guy, But remember
okay.
when Brian Villoria started boxing, he started at
Mm.
112. He didn't start at 108. He was
Ah,
in 112 pounds. Then he went down to 108 because that's what they gave him the opportunity to fight for
mm,
the world champion belt. That's why he went down to weight.
okay. All right.
And
Now I
then he went
know.
back up. That's why we never see each other. Then he finished his career in 112.
Powcast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.